Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is. This is Rachel, also known as Ditsy Diamond Painter, with a finish, finally a finish. So this is Down the Rabbit Hole by Hannah Lynn, from Hannah Lynn. It is 65 by 88 centimetres, and she's beautiful. She was fun. She was fun to do. Over the top. The rendering, lovely. Just clear symbols. Drills. How can I put this? That sounding like I wasn't impressed with the drills, I'll be honest. They're popping. Before I do this, they're popping all over. There's one there. So it's the 310s and the 5200s. I'm constantly popping them back in. I had to worry where I rested my hands because they'd pop up. Over here's a mess. I mean, they're just coming off. And no matter how many times I change the drills out, or they're just not. So that's one, popping drills. Not through the whole canvas, but where there's a lot of 310. So like these in here, I was constantly changing out. And then sometimes it kind of affects the other colour, so it's around the edges by the 310. This was a nightmare here. Again, I've just popped it. Look, they're just popping off constantly. Just, yeah. So I have had a problem with popping drills again. There's a 310 missing there. I'm not bothered putting them back in, because I'm constantly doing it. Again, I mean, it is they're just constantly coming out. So that was one. I've got popping drills on it. I'm not going to say that all kits are going to be the same. It might have just been that batch of drills. I am going to buy another one, but I'm going to give it 6 months and then buy another one, just to see if there's, you know, because I do really like Hannah Lynn. Another one was with the ABs. So which one ran out completely? It might have been that one. So the ABs were a mixed bag, and I actually didn't have enough, even though there's in there, which was the E, which isn't a lot. If I do this, there's actually none left in there. So that was a bit of a ball ache. And the same goes for, going to be that one. So this is all through the hair. This is one of the most popular colours, and I kind of had to alternate. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but there's a lot of knot, if that makes sense. And that's with me using both of them rather than just the ABs out. So there's a few in there. So I did have a problem with the ABs. The others were fine. So these were fine. I'll pull these. So certain colours were fine to use for the ABs. So even though there's a few non-coated, most of them are coated. The ratio was fine. And you never go anywhere where you don't get sun. What was he like? Yeah, they're the ones that I actually run out on the E. Look at the purples. There was very little purple AB, so I didn't. So they're fine. It was just them two colours where there just wasn't enough. So for the E, was it the E? Must have been the E. I had to alternate. So if you look at some of the ABs up close, where the lighter, so you can kind of see it within, there's this brighter yellow, and that's because there wasn't enough ABs to cover it, so I kind of gridded it. She looks lovely. She didn't affect her. And I did it in the clock as well, actually, because the clock was. So rather than it every colour, it's kind of a gridded every other one. But that clock came out, mate. That the amount of drills I had to change out along here to stop it popping was untrue. Because the ABs are really tight as well, which I like tight drills, but there is a popping problem on this one. I'm not saying all of them, but I mean, even you can see it popping there. Oh. And I just can't stop the popping. I've spent more time with the popping than I normally would. So how long have I took on this? Now I did have a week off because of holiday. I went away, and I've been quite busy at work, so I started this on the 6th of August, and now it is the 3rd of September, which I think is one of the longest. But granted, we'll go finished on the 3rd of September. So it's 31, take away 6 is 33 days. Popping drills. Popping drills and dodgy ABs, I'll just put, I know what that means. Looks amazing. Rendering's brilliant. And the colours are great. So there you go. So I'll well buy again from there, but I'm going to wait a couple of months to see if there's a change in the drills, or whether it's just me with the dodgy 6-pack of 3. I'm not keeping the drills. Normally if they come in baggies with the codes on, the DMC codes, I'll keep them, but I'm not keeping them because I won't use them. Because some of the drills on there, the colours are brilliant. The blues, there's no popping on the blue. These like burgundy, the number 1, there's no popping on there. It's just where the more detail is and where this 5200 is. And what was the other one? 762, the like darker shade of white. So yeah, overall, really, it's good. But if you don't, I expect the occasional one occasionally if you've got tight fitting drills, but this is just, even now, look, they're just coming off. Oh, say there's no blue popping and then that pops off. Mind you, that was the last bit. So that's another colour. So that's going to be, yeah, so there's popping drills. So, and I'm not sealing it. It's not going up on the wall. It probably would have if it weren't popping, but that clock just looks brilliant. So that's it. It's only a 1 thumbs up, not a double thumbs up. I really wish I could say it is, but it's just not. Popping drills is the one thing that will make me stop doing a diamond painting. So the fact that I didn't stop is enough to say the rest of it was good, but yeah, never mind. So we'll give it a few months and then we'll do another. I'll get another one and see what that one's like. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.